Okay, so I've been on YouTube on and off for a while, and I'm sure if you know any of my old email addresses, of which there are plenty, you'll find early versions of me awkward and cringy and probably shouldn't be shown to the world. But I'm not deleting those videos or those accounts because they're a part of my story, and every one of them is a breadcrumb on the path that led me here. Everything up until now, though, is the prequel. This is episode 0. It is the beginning of book 1, and how many books will there be? I have no idea. That's part of the adventure. We're gonna find this out together. I'm Drew. I'm a druid. I'm a counselor. I'm a survivor of religious trauma. I'm autistic and trans. And I have epilepsy and MS. And I'm someone trying to become a professional while fascism is making its way through America. Not after, not before, while it's happening right now. Because let's be real for a second, a lot of us are just trying to survive this new fascist America while healing from everything that it's taken from us or will take. And whether you're here in the US or feeling the ripple effects across the world, it's still causing damage. And that's not theoretical, that's just lived. And I'm not above that, I'm in it. I'm not an expert on a mountaintop. I am someone with dirt under my fingernails trying to grow something that is worth tending to. And one of my favorite analogies that I use, because a lot of times people tell me, your work puts you on the front lines, and I'm like, I'm not on the front lines. My clients are on the front lines. I'm in the med tent. I'm where they come when somebody rips their arm off and they're like, oh shit, what do I do with this now? And I'm just like, we got you, you know? Don't worry, we got this. But that's not, it was not the original reason for creating Transformation Trail, but it is why I continue to do it. It's not a brand. I don't want it to be a brand. I want it to be something where healing, resistance, and becoming are inseparable, and it's a community. It's not sanitized, it's not commodified, it's just real community and crowd-funded healing. And I've been journaling this entire process under the working title, Becoming a Counselor in Trump's Second Term. Not value for honesty, because that's the reality of the world I'm becoming a professional inside of. And it means unlearning so much of what I was taught counseling should be and rediscovering what it can be. It complicates the work, it complicates the ethics, it complicates the boundaries, the grief, and all of that shows up in session, and it shows up in me as the counselor. And that journey needs to be talked about, because I'm not the only new counselor in America while this is happening, but it's an incredibly isolating feeling. So here's what I hope Transformation Trail becomes. I want to offer free and sliding scale anonymous counseling. You shouldn't have to give up your social security number and your great aunt's heirloom to see a therapist. And while I don't have a way to make that possible yet, until I am fully licensed and not under supervision, I am spending time now figuring it out and spreading the word that it will be available. I want to create a reformed sliding scale inpatient healing space This kind of place doesn't exist yet because insurance doesn't cover what actual healing requires. Let's be honest. I've been inpatient 10 times, I've gone to day programs 5, and I know that they can be anywhere from stupid to unpleasant to horrific. But as the saying goes, it takes a village, and that is what the inpatient residency will be called, the village. It's not a hospital, it's a residential healing space. Modern counseling requires a new space. A space for neurodivergent folks, queer folks, houseless folks, people with spiritual wounds, cultural wounds, people who just need a chance, a place where healing doesn't have a price tag, where anonymous and sliding scale counseling is available, and where people don't leave anything at the door because you can't. It's our trauma in our bodies, in our ability to breathe. Everything matters. And that's why everything I offer now through the Transformation Trail is free. If you want to support the work, you can do that through my Patreon. It's pay what you can and pay it forward. There's no locked content, no elite tiers, just collective care. If you've got extra, you help somebody access what they may need, because we don't heal by withholding, we heal by sharing. And I don't want to sell things, I just want to help people. The only current thing that you would need to buy and is not up for free is my shadow work guided journal, but that's because it goes through print on demand shipping. And even that is at a suggested price. The suggested price is what it's listed on Amazon, it's $30. But in all small business bookstores that it's in, it's $25. And if you're buying direct through me, I just ask for print and shipping costs, which is $15. And if you really can't, guess what? That's the only thing I'm using those Patreon funds for, to cover costs for people who need it and cannot afford it. So, coming down from that soapbox, let's talk content for a second, because I'm going to be experimenting. I'm still figuring out how to do YouTube, and I'm sure you can see the orange flashing because I'm using my computer as a little teleprompter right now. So I'm inviting you to please bear with me until I get things all nice and set up, while I stumble, test things, and figure out what resonates with people. But here's what you will probably be seeing, at least starting now, on the channel. Book club videos. Myself and my friend Tyler at Honeybee Photography do a online free book club, and we're going to be doing discussion videos every month. Our /AskATherapist reactions, because I have many thoughts. Druidry Q&As, and mini essay videos. I promise to make things look prettier over time. Right now, I just need to practice being present and being seen. So, comment section, please be gentle but real. Tell me what's working, what's not. I am sure that the orange glare is not what's working. But welcome to the trail. This is where we start. This is where book 1 begins. Let's go walk.